Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my vlog. My name is Tuna Zina. I'm an immigrant living in the USA and I'm a US citizen now. I am a foreign physician, which means I have my bachelor's of medicine and bachelor's of surgery from Bangladesh, but that really doesn't cut in the USA, and I haven't been able to pass the USMLE exams yet because they require dedicated study time and a lot of money, neither of which I had. I work full time. My work is pretty intense, and it took me 8 years to get the job I have now, which is slowly helping me work towards my goal of pursuing the USMLE. However, at my workplace, we have been told that if we have degrees, it would expedite our process of having a promotion at work. So I decided to get back to college. I took my degree from Bangladesh to different colleges, got rejected from most, and then finally I found a college which agreed to accept me. So I'm gonna talk about that a little later in the video. I'm not gonna edit anything because oh boy, I don't have the time. I'm just gonna send it out raw to YouTube. So, first, the colleges that rejected me. The CUNY colleges. The City University of New York requires a person to have a GPA of 3 to apply to their master's program. My GPA is 2.23 in bachelor's from Bangladesh. The reason for that is in Bangladesh, all we have is a pass fail system. You either pass or you fail. When you get a 60, you pass, and that's it. They don't adorn the degrees with divided GPS. So when I got the evaluation and I had a flat line of 60 in everything, it translated into a GPA of 2.23, and that really put me in a situation that makes me look like a terrible student. But I'm not saying everybody with a GPA 2.23 is a terrible student, but from CUNY's perspective, I'm not a good student enough to apply into their master's program. I tried CUNY SPH, I tried CUNY SPS, I talked to CUNY Graduate College, I tried to get back to Bronx Community College, but their community college associates, I don't want to do the associates again. Then I talked to City College and York College, and the result was more or less the same. I needed GPA of 3, so I couldn't get in. Then I tried looking into different private universities. I also spoke with SUNY, but I later realized that SUNY may be a little competitive. I better pursue something that I don't have to get into any competition to go into, because I need the master's for my promotion. And just to give myself an American degree, I don't want it to be a full time headache for me, because my work takes away most of my time as a full time working adult. So I don't want to get into any extra challenge that I cannot overcome with the masters, because I already have the beast of USMLE on my neck. I don't want anything too much on top of it. Like if I didn't have to do the USMLE, I would have tried harder with the master's program, but I have to pass the USMLE. I have to pass the USMLE. It's like, so if somebody puts a gun on my head and says I'm gonna die, the only regret I'm gonna have is not being a physician in the USA. So the USMLE matters to me. However, that beast requires a lot of money and a lot of time. The moment I study biostatistics, I forget renal. By the time I study renal, I forget pulmonary, because every day I study for 1 to 2 hours after work. And by the time I get from one module, one subject to another, I forget it. It's a lot because USMLE is like a full time job, and I already have a full time job. So I can't have two full time jobs because there's not enough time. That's why I'm applying for masters. Something, I can do on the side without blowing my mind. Plus, not to mention, I see my husband doing masters and he's doing data analysis, which is very hard, requires a lot of math. And he is very smart, very intelligent. But I see how chill he is regarding his masters. If I can be even 10% chill, I will say it is 100% less tough than USMLE is. At least that's what it feels like. I haven't started the classes yet, so I can't tell for sure how bad it is gonna be for me. But I feel like USMLE is a lot for a full time worker, and I just can't do it right now. I'm doing it slowly, one by one, step by step. Like that turtle and the rabbit, right? Got into the race. I'm the turtle. That will reach the finish line one day. Maybe by the time I'm 65 and ready to retire, I may be able to take the USMLE. But for now, I'm happy with where I am because I that's the best I can do. Now regarding masters, I looked for online universities because again, this sister can't do full time like in person. I can't. I have to find something that is online, something that I can do in the evening. And the best ones that I got as an option is Capella University, but I kind of backed off because the review did not satisfy me. Then I tried the University of Arizona Global Campus, and the advisor whom I talked to, she was so nice. I wish I could go into this college, but the best review that I got from everywhere was SNHU, University of South New Hampshire, and that's where I think I'm going to be able to go. They accept a GPA as low as 2. So 2.23 makes the cut. I may have to take some remedial courses or some extra coursework, but I don't mind. As long as I get out with a master's on my back, it will be good. It will be an American master's degree. Yeah, it will give me something, right? Because academically, I haven't achieved anything since I graduated as a physician. I did pass my test as a medical assistant. I did get the certificate as a biller, but we were raised to get degrees and certificates. All our childhood, all we did was study, study, study. All the study tubers that I see, I wish if I had a camera back then, people would see how Asians do it. Because, like the Gaokao, the NEET, the ZEET, the HSC, the SSC exams that we go through, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. We had no childhood. All we did was study. We had no youth. All we did was study. We had no adult life. All we did was study until we graduated. And then life started like slapping us right and left. And now see, I am not even a student anymore and I don't have any degrees to show. It hurts. That's why for my mental health, I'm gonna get the masters. I'm gonna get the masters. And I'm gonna pass the USMLE one day. That's about it. I am going to vlog more seriously going forward because now I feel like I have something to show and make a vlog in English about. Because I see all the students making their vlogs and they look like they have plenty of sleep even though they say they don't have enough sleep, and then they park up their lips and they say because of college, and then they go to the Starbucks and then they get this expensive coffee and then they say they're broke. That's what I want to do. I won't be able to do that because I will never be able to make my face look that pretty. My skin will never look as good as theirs too, because I am someone who really doesn't get enough sleep even though I try, but my mind goes everywhere when I try to sleep. Also my back hurts because if you don't know, I'm a South Asian auntie. I'm like middle-aged, so my back hurts. So there's that. And I never buy my coffee from outside. That's too expensive. I make my own coffee. I make most of my food. So there's that. It's not gonna be super interesting, but I'm gonna make a vlog about my masters, my college, and everything going forward. At least that way there will be some progress. The problem with my life is I've been doing the USMLE studies for a long time. I study. I can't show my audience the module that I'm completing because I am self-paced. There's no module that I can say, "Ooh, I finished the renal today and I got an A." I can't say that. I just do the UWorld and then I go to sleep afterward. So there's nothing to show. And then I can just pop a baby out and raise the baby and show everybody the progress. Oh, look, my baby is teething. Oh, look, my baby is walking. I don't even have that to show. All I have is my aging face. That's all. But now with the masters, I may be able to show some growth. Yeah, show some growth. I will be able to show some growth. Now the paperwork that I needed to submit for my masters was my bachelor's transcript from Bangladesh, the evaluation. For the evaluation, the company that I used was Spantran. They are now called the Evaluation Company, or TEC. And I also had to submit my US passport because I didn't want to take the English test. I think I'm gonna pass if I take the English test. I kind of write good English, even though I have an accent, but my English is not so bad compared to some people who are born in the USA and speak worse English than I do. However, I wasn't able to submit my student forms yet because when I tried to submit my social security card, it denied me as a citizen, and I realized I forgot to update my citizenship status with the Social Security Administration office. So I had to go to the Social Security Administration office today, show them my naturalization certificate, my US passport, and they started the form to update it on Social Security portal. Anyway, I'm gonna say more about this in the future, but right now that's about it. I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you're somebody who's appearing in the USMLE, keep doing that. Don't give up. If you're somebody like me who is almost like who has finished most of their life and have a little bit of life left, a few more years to live, if you want to do something with your life, maybe you can do masters like I'm doing. And that's about it. My vlog is, I think it's gonna be about my masters in the future. I should get a Starbucks coffee. But anyway, if you're watching, thank you for watching. I'm all over the place. I will make more organized videos in the future, I promise, as soon as I get some downtime. Take care, and we'll talk again. Bye bye.